Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we'll be discussing how to achieve this look, to go to that one job interview that is very important for you, to go to that one networking event that may give you a promising job, to go to work and slay the day, why not? To go from clocking in and out to, signing the payroll checks. If you want to find out how to achieve this look, then keep on watching. I know that many professionals go out there and they rather wear contact lenses, and some others rather just wear the glasses to an interview. So let's do this glasses friendly as well. With everybody, what's the best option, how you look the most professional, put together, and how as a professional you show the best of the best. Let's talk about primers. I will choose one to work with a foundation that we're going to discuss in a bit. I would say that I'll go with a primer that, in my case, is going to fill out my pores. And also, I would say that I could go with a primer that would give me a healthy glow. You don't have to use a single primer. You can use as many as you understand you need. Now, overlaying them, if you do that too much, you may clog your pores. But you can use them according to the problem area. For example, let's use, I'm going to use the Milani one and the Porefessional. Why not? Let's use this too. For my problem area, which is my T-zone, I'm going to grab a dab of this, just a little bit, nothing crazy. And I will just disperse this where my problem areas are. And a little bit over there. This works better if you just make like patting motions like this. And then you pat and press a little bit at the same time. Kind of to get the product to work, to melt with your skin. I will use a Milani for the rest of my face. This is a strobing and pore minimizing. I don't think this is as heavy duty as the Porefessional. I would just put it around like that. I don't want to add too much primer because I already have a moisturizer on. I don't know if you can tell that my skin now has this glow. My next step would be to prime my eyelids. And for that, I'm going to use the Prime Potion from Urban Decay. Once I've primed my eyelids, I really like to set that before it creases. Now, I like to set my eye primer. I'm just gonna use the Milani Brow Fix really quick in shade number 2. I just wanted to set that real quick before the crease. And my previous video was about skincare. If you guys want to know more about skincare, if you guys have any questions, now let's talk concealer. I'm gonna use my Radiant concealer and my very light cool tone concealer for the high points of my face. So I'm just gonna put this one Let me just get a little closer. I'm just gonna put this one right here. I like to drag it all the way here. It's just one dunk, right? And this is so good, you don't have to worry. It is not going to lift off your foundation. You apply it when your foundation gives up. I have that little issue right there that I have to address. And like wherever I see that I may need a little extra coverage. Now, the best thing you could do is actually let it sit there for a little bit. I know I look weird and all that. Yeah, let's just move along. Don't worry about it. I'm fine. The longer you let that sit there, when it gets a little drier, the better it's going to look. Now I'm gonna apply this. Make editorial changes to my face. Right there. I like to put a little bit over here. Don't worry, I'm not just gonna wait here forever to wait for it to dry. Don't worry. Hold your horses. I am going to contour a tiny little bit. Just the slightest, just like a tiny bit. Like here, like very soft. Right there. Forehead, just a little bit of it. I'll do my nose at the end. Now, how crazy am I looking right now? Is this crazy enough? Alrighty then. Now, I am going to blend all this. What I'm doing, just patty motions. Same thing with the other eye. Same thing with this area here. And now I'm gonna do the center. My forehead. Now it's not that crazy, you see? This is starting to make sense. Now, before my concealer creases, I would use my Mercier powder. And I'm just going to set this before it creases. And now that I'm doing that, I'll also set the rest of the sections where I applied the concealer. I'm just gonna let the powder right there. Now I want some insurance, right? For my eyeshadow. So let's get some eyeshadow insurance. Basically, you dip your beauty blender in the setting powder. And now you remove the excess. You tap the excess on the back of your hand. And now you apply in your under eye. Just finish setting the rest of the sections that I like to set. And that is not only eyeshadow insurance, but we're baking. What I'm gonna do now is blend my contour. Shelby wanted to say hi. Really quick. Let's blend our contour. I hope you can see there what I'm doing. This is another type of beauty blender. This is for this is a contour beauty blender, the cream contour. And as you see, it's not a strong contour. I don't know if you can tell the difference now. Just a tiny bit. Just not too crazy, nothing too crazy. And now let's talk eyebrows. Your brows are gonna shape your face. Shelby, for the love of Christ. Someone talk to this cat, please. This is what I'm gonna do. What I like to do is to shape my eyebrow with the brow wiz, but I don't want to go all the way. Say hi. Say hi. So what I'm gonna do is, first, I like to go in with this spoolie. After I went in with a spoolie, what I'm going to do now is to draw the line following the natural shape of my brow. Alrighty. Softer here, and then you want to revisit here a couple times, just a couple times, until you get it the way it's supposed to look. You don't want to make it look too dark here. This is supposed to look this is supposed to be the lightest part of your brow. Now I am going to go in with the spoolie and comb down my brow hairs so I can get some definition. Same thing. I go in following the natural shape of my brow. So now that I have my basic shape, I'm just going to do the hairs like this. If I need to fix anything, go back in and again comb through the hair. I'm gonna do the same thing with the other side. There you go. Now, I do want to go through them with a little bit of the lighter powder and the brow fix. Yeah, let's do that. Just a tiny little bit right here front. Uh-huh. Now that we have that, I like to go in with my brow gel. I'm actually using Chella Eyebrow Defining Gel in clear. I actually got this one in my December Ipsy bag. This one right here. Yeah. Chella. Alright. I like to fix them so they stay put since I have long brow hairs. Don't worry, we are still going to do eyeshadow. I just like to get my eyebrows done first. Alrighty. Now that that is done, let's talk eyeshadow. Now I have to say that my favorite for this one is the Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics. And it looks something like this. You do not have to use the same eyeshadow palette. The first thing I want to do is to choose a base shade. We already set the shadow primer with the brow fix from Milani, but I do want to go in with another shade to make it a tad darker. This is too light. I'm going to go in with Nude. this one right here. Remove the excess and, you know, just apply to the eyelid. I'm doing multiple coats to make sure that it's even. And for a transition shade, the Lookout one. So I'm going with Lookout, right? This is what we're going for. If you have a deeper skin tone, Extra Bitter may work for you. Or Lethal may work for you. I'm going to start from here in circular motions. Tapping off the excess. Again, this is Lookout. Now I'm going my right eye. Same thing. I want to do circular motions. Don't worry about the rough edges. We're gonna clean those off later. Don't worry about that. Just make sure that you do this right, this part right here. I need an angled brush right here. Look at this, this is an angled brush. I'm gonna go in with Nude again. Just gonna swipe this clean brush. And then I'm just gonna buff this right here. Make sure I take care of the edges right there. Now, I am going to go in with an angle brush. Again, this is a clean brush. So I'm going in Instinct, which is this mauvey shade right here. It's gonna give my eyes a bit of depth. Since I want to soften this up a tiny little bit, I'm going in back in with Nude. I'm doing a combo of sweeping motions and circular motions. If you can see that, make sure Nude is completely blended. And there you have it. You have a bit of color. This is what I want to go with. This one right here. They said it's waterproof. Not for me, but I still think it's a good liner. So I like to start with my bottom liner first. I forgot to remove my insurance. Let's just remove all this excess. All this excess powder. I like to use whatever residue I have to set the rest of my face. Let's go in with the brown. This is my personal choice. If you want to do black, you do black. I like to start with my bottom line first. Bottom liner first. And I'm only gonna do the waterline. Same thing on the other side. For the top, this is what I do. I do the end of it, just a little bit. Take your time. And now I do the beginning of the eye. Same thing with this eye. Probably making the craziest faces in the world. Let's talk mascara. So let's go with the Tarte one. Why not? Same thing with the bottom lashes. I want to retouch my contour. I'm gonna grab this Urban Decay contour brush. remove the excess, and then go in. Same thing with the rest of the contour on my face. Right there too. Everywhere where I contoured before. Not least, I like to do this with the powder contour only because then it's gonna be softer. I have this contour pencil and I'm gonna do my nose contour. Just tracing a line all the way to the bottom, and then I go on the tip of the nose and I go like this, back and forth, back and forth. And I just diffuminate that. I just want to blend it. Same thing on this side. And the tip of the nose, at the end of the nose. Now, blush. This blush is just so good. So good. And it's just so nice. It's not too pink. At the beginning, I was like, I don't think this is a good idea. I don't think this is a good blush. And then I tried it. Where is my blush? Brush. I really like this blush brush. It's from iBeauty. So soft. I like it. Shake off the excess. Good enough. If you feel like you need a little bit of bronzer, that's up to you. I'd rather not go in with bronzer. But if you feel like you still need something else, that you think your face looks too flat and it's missing some dimension, you could, and without getting carried away, you could use highlighter, just a little bit. That being taken care of. So this is more like a terracotta. It's a rich brown. It's from Hola Neon. It's a velvet liquid lipstick. And the name of this shade is DF, like Distrito Federal in Mexico, like DF. My Mexican people out there, I know things. DF is looking cute. I'm digging it. DF is looking really cute. Me like it. This is how the makeup is looking. This is what it looks like. And as you may have noticed, I stood up so I can show you guys how great it looks, how professional it looks, and it looks like you're just gonna walk in and own the game. Thank you very much for watching my video, and let's keep in touch. Bye.